Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2025. I am here today in the first part of a five-part series on strategic planning. Every week I'll talk about something a little different. This week I'm really talking about what strategic planning is and what I find to be really the key benefits of doing it for your business or your organization if you're a nonprofit. And really, as a motivator to get you going for 2025. So if you have not already put together a strategic plan, hopefully the benefits you're going to hear about today motivate you to want to move in that direction. I hope you already have a strategic plan for 2025. And if not, this is that motivating factor. And more importantly, I want you to start moving into that tactical plan for this first quarter, because your first quarter is really going to set the tone for the rest of the year. And so you want to have a plan in place and know what that roadmap looks like for you. But I really want to talk about why strategic planning is so important. And it's really that clear roadmap of where you want to go. And I'm not talking 5-year or 10-year vision. Goals and long-term objectives are really important. And having a strategic plan that's 2 to 5 years in length is really important, because then you can take each quarter and make that into a tactical plan. But more importantly, your strategic plan is going to help you evaluate everything. And I really do mean everything. It's going to help you evaluate who you need on your team and when you need them on your team. It's going to help you identify when opportunities come your way. Is it the right opportunity for you and your business? It's going to help you in so many different ways. And one of the key things to really coming up with an overarching strategic plan, and I cover this in my website and some of the products that I offer and some of the services that I offer to clients, is really focusing on your strengths, your weaknesses, those opportunities, and those threats. So that SWOT analysis that you want to be doing regularly for your business. How do you differentiate your business from other businesses? Because many of us are in service industries. We might be selling a similar service, but what our secret sauce is really important. And that's why people come specifically to us. So I really want you to think about, if you don't have it in place, a strategic plan. And if you do already have one in place, make sure you have considered it for all of these different benefits that it's going to offer you. So the first and foremost is direction and focus. Things that do not align with that strategic plan should not be happening in your business unless it is back office operations work that has to happen. And in that case, I want you to consider, is your time best spent on it, or is your time best spent on other things and you outsource this work? So these are the things: paying invoices, collecting on invoices, sending invoices out to clients, managing your quarterly taxes, those types of things. They have to happen in your business, but they may not be part of your overall strategic plan. And in most of our cases, that's the case. It's not part of our overall strategic plan. Consider outsourcing those items, but it's really going to give you a clear vision of what you want to prioritize, product-wise, initiative-wise, new offering-wise, retiring products, and avoid those distractions that come at us every single day in so many different ways. It's going to help you with your competitive advantage. So it's going to enable you to analyze the competition and that competitive landscape that you're in, and what is that secret sauce for you and how you go about it. It's going to identify areas of your organization that excel and outperform your competition, and those areas that maybe you don't want to focus on because they're not your secret sauce and they're not your favorite mojo. So while I help companies with back office operations and I help people travel, I want you to go spend time with your loved ones. What I do not do well is content. I am not your social media manager. I am not your website designer. What I am is the implementer. I can absolutely put it together once someone has that vision, but I'm not the person to create that content for you. And I know that. And I have partners that I work with when those things are important to an organization and they need those services. Now, next, I want to talk about the benefit of resource allocation. So, solopreneurs out there, this means you too, because you are the dedicated resource in your organization. And if you have a team of people, you want them focusing on the right things at the right time. And that strategic plan is going to help align them to that. So if you know you have a product and your products typically take you 5 to 6 months to launch and you want to launch late this year, you know you need to be working on that product in Q1. And you have an idea of what part of that product you're going to be working on in Q1. If your products take you years to launch, you should already have that plan in place and be working towards that. The next thing is really the benefit of risk mitigation. Don't we all hate, and I'm going to use the extreme risk that happened to every single one of us in the world a few years ago, COVID. It shut us down. For some of us on the West Coast, it shut us down harder than some others. But it shut us down and it changed things. And those were risks we probably did not see coming. But there are so many other risks that you can see coming. And you can take advantage of opportunities in the marketplace. If you know there is a new tax law that is going to help your clients do X, Y, and Z this year, you can start utilizing that and help them mitigate the risk that new tax law may be bringing to them and play on that. The other thing I really want you to think of is your employee engagement, involving your team members. And if you are a team of one, ask for others' opinions. You have mentors. You have folks in networking groups that you are part of. You have friends and family. I want you to engage people in your planning process, making them part of the process. While you are the owner, you do typically have final say. But while you are the owner, involving your team in that process and getting their buy-in as to what you are building and doing is so important. It's going to help boost accountability because they bought into the plan. It's going to help boost productivity because they're excited about the plan. And it's going to give everybody on the team a sense of ownership. Now, if you are a solopreneur and you occasionally use the outside contractor, you're going to need to engage them in some other way on this, but do it. It's well worth it. It's going to give you something to measure success against. So while your strategic plan is the larger, higher level vision of where you want to go, that tactical quarterly plan is going to give you those success measures that you're measuring against. Do I have financial goals in Q1 that I am trying to obtain? Absolutely. Do I have numbers goals for clients, product sales, traveled clients in the quarter? Absolutely. I know how I'm going to measure success each and every day, week, month, and the entire quarter. You want to know how you're progressing towards that goal. And not having any type of a map in front of you makes that near impossible. You're heading to a destination that you're just flying by the seat of your pants. There's no way to measure. Adaptability. Conditions do change, and we all need to be ready to pivot. As a small business, you have the advantage. Typically, we can pivot faster. And having that plan in front of you allows you to evaluate. And if something seems like it is off course, take the time to look and evaluate and adapt if you need to adapt. It's going to help you continue that process of improvement along the way. And it's going to help you take advantage of all those emerging opportunities that are coming at you. And then most important, it's going to give you credibility. You know where you want to go and you are focused and ready to go. Your team members know you're going to lead them there. You and your stakeholders, if you're a larger organization, are focused on those end results and they know you have a plan to get where you need to go. Strategic planning is all about laying the foundation. It's not necessarily building each and every road that's going to get you there. That is part of your daily, weekly, and quarterly tactical planning. And I encourage you to consider these advantages to strategic planning and stay tuned for the next 4 weeks as I dig into more of the benefits of strategic planning, how to go about it, some of the pitfalls I tend to see clients take, and I give you as many insights as I can. Happy New Year. I'm so glad you're here.